Hello, we're back. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back. Thanks if you stuck around from the Minecraft portion of the stream. Welcome to Elden Ring. The camera is back on. Hopefully a little bit lighter than it was. And we are back with our good friend, Banished K. For the Banished Knight's Greatsword playthrough, we're going to continue. And I have done a little bit of level farming as per usual. We ended at the Morgott Palace farm, so we now have 45 Vigor, 35 Endurance. I think I still have Radagon's Source Seal on, which is why those are multiples of 5 and not multiples of 10. So, yeah, 40 Vigor, 30 Endurance, 60 Strength. I put some into Faith as well, because we're going to go and get some of the Faith spells that will help buff a Strength build. I've got the Finger Seal from the Round Table Holds, so we're going to start using some of these other talismans in place of... I mean, we might stick with Radagon's Source Seal for now because we're not dealing with stuff that deals a ton of damage yet. But then the Claw Talisman and the Curved Sword are going to be useful for other playstyle stuff. I can now wield the shield, and I have upgraded both the Greatsword and the shield. So we can do a bunch of stuff here to get us going. I don't have the smithing stones to upgrade any further than I currently have, but we're going to do a couple of errands before we get started with any of the bosses and stuff, and then we're going to go after Radahn, because it seems like the thing to do. So, hope everyone is well. As we continue, first, our stop is the Mistwood Ruins. We're not going to see Blythe this time around, but we are going to pop in to the cellar for the Axe Talisman. Where are we in the run? So we got to Morgott Palace on the end of the last stream. We have the weapon and most of an armor set for the Banished Knight, including the shield. The only thing I don't have is the Banished Knight's leggings, but we got some bandit leggings that do well enough. We're going to sneak past this bear. Typically I let bears stay asleep if I can. And we've beaten Godric so far. We need to beat another Shard Bearer to get into Lanedale, but I think it's going to be pretty much plain sailing from here. We've got the Axe Talisman. Next up, if we wanted the Twin Blade Talisman, we could get that from Castle Morn, but we don't really want that. I'm planning on getting the Carrion Filigree Crest, so we probably should actually talk to Blythe, thinking about it, because that's a good way of getting a slight discount on the use of the Stamp Upward Cut skill, which I'll probably stick with for the run. So we can ask Kale about the Howling.
Next time you don't try, just have.
And I guess the first boss that we'll fight will be Darriwil. Yes, we are wearing pants now. Technically, we were wearing pants before. It's just the pants were boots, apparently. It is a little strange, I find, that some of the leg wear is not necessarily leg wear. It's just boots, because some of the torso wear covers more of the player's body than some other torso wear does. But I suppose that's how, you know, skirts work and stuff, right? That's how dresses work compared to other stuff. I'm unfamiliar with dresses in principle. Right, let's quickly grab this. There we go. Down you come, lad.
Who goes there? Kale sent you. The name's Bloody fled so many. Come tell me if I can offer you up.
Alright, well we know where Darriwil is, so this is going to be nice and easy, especially considering how much leveling I've done. 60 strength is pretty good at this stage. I think we'll be one-shotting a lot of the basic enemies in these early areas, like here and in Liurnia. Got a delivery earlier of many new pairs of pants? Many new pairs, wow. I feel like I make the mistake of only ever buying a pair of jeans like one at a time, and then I always wish I had more jeans. Funny how that works. So let's summon Blythe for this, just so we get the dialogue, and Darriwil will basically be done by the time Blythe gets to him.
Darriwil. Rotting in a cell is no justice. No.
Take your time, bud.
This is where it ends for you.
Barely had time to spawn in before he's gone. But yeah, I considered going back between streams and farming the Banished Knight some more until we got the pants, but I couldn't be bothered in the end.
Had to work for it, but don't say I'm not.
Thanks for the Somber Smithing Stone 2. We are way past that. Let's go and see EG. Crystalline Woods will probably get us there slightly faster. And then we can buy the Carrion Filigreed Crests. Rotting in a cell is no true justice. Instead, we will three-shot you. So once we're through here, the gazebo over here should lead us to EG. Shouldn't it? Oh wait, no, is it on the other side? Gosh, I'm turned around. But yeah, as far as a strength build goes, this is definitely a strength build weapon. Wait. How on earth? Let's just ride there. It's only this way. Not going to take that long to get there. Made it on time for your favorite stream series? Awesome. Welcome in. Yeah, we are hot on the trail of some more demigods with the Banished Knight's Greatswords. We're going to fight Radahn next, I think. And part of the reason I'm going to fight Radahn is because I want to get the Shard of Alexander for, once again, improved damage from skills, of which Stamp Upward Cut is going to be a very useful one. You can also get the Twin Blade Talisman and use the Stamp skill to cut off some of the light combo moves so that you get to an attack that deals an additional, like, I think 45% damage. Something like that, I think, is the increase that you get, which is huge for this game. You don't get many things that make you deal, like, 50% more damage, so... But this is about as close to carrier mana as we will be getting, so... Not going to worry too much about that now.
I presume. I am an old soul here, perhaps. If you come to, I am you don't know. Brave is territory. When the rail after Levicarian, I conjure that is why, unless you wish.
Say Blythe sent me.
At any rate, I've some.
And then we'll buy this. Perfect. I'll add that on here now because we're not doing too many jump attacks, at least not right this second. Let's rest just to de-aggro the sorcerers who are in there. And for now, I think we will head down to Caelid. We haven't done Gale Tunnel, but Alexander is usually just at Redmane Castle anyway. Do I post the VODs of Elden Ring? Yes. I have only uploaded up to the end of the randomizer we did for Axe of Godfrey. But the Axe of Godric stuff is uploaded and just not published yet, and I will get around to posting more of them as the weeks go on. I just need to, like, catch up on the backlog, basically, which should not take too long, hopefully. There's also a full seamless co-op playthrough with Zloy XP from just the base game. And then in the Astrologer stuff runs a full playthrough of the DLC as well. Okay, we are getting doggoed today. Saw a log file with entries from December 4th. Brain went, must be old logs from last year. I know, how is it that late in December already? Fortunately, I have asked a lot of knowledgeable people about board game recommendations, so I have some excellent Christmas present ideas this year. Especially since in previous years I got some board games that my family was pretty happy with, so... Hoping to develop a reputation for knowing about these things. Back from work just in time for Elden Ring, heck yes. Welcome in, Robbie. Have a sip of tea. Yeah, I don't tend to post the Minecraft streams to the VOD channel very often. It's just harder to keep up with everything I did in those streams and post, like, descriptions and stuff. Besides which, like, half the time the chopping streams are just conversations. They're not really, like, gameplay progress being made or anything.
Seems we're fake now. The way ahead is...
He's like, long time. I'm like, I literally met you 3 minutes ago. But yeah, the VOD's channel is likely to just be Elden Ring playthroughs for the foreseeable.
But now.
Let's go see Radahn. Only skip the cutscene just for time because pretty certain this will be a relatively easy fight. Break the chair. I will get this as well because this is a Smithing Stone 6, so we'll need those as we progress here because we're only plus 13 right now, which means we're on upgrading with Smithing Stone 5s, which I only have 1 right now, so... And then I think we'll go to Altus and we'll fight the Fallingstar beasts before we go to Morgott. Oh, we need to do Selia Crystal Tunnel as well. That's where we'll get some more Smithing Stone 5s from. And the Fallingstar beast at the end of that gives you 6s or 7s. I forget exactly which. Alright, once we get about here, hopefully Radahn should lose aggro. Yeah, perfect. He starts firing off in random directions. That's when you know you've done it. What's up, Tragoth? Break this as well. Nice. Good stagger. Everyone just wailing on him. Alright, that's half of Radahn done. Just got to make sure that he comes from the direction like this, probably. That way he doesn't demolish the squad as soon as he lands. He only demolishes them afterwards. Along with me, apparently. Yes. That's him done. Yeah. Good times, good times. We doing the full bus run today? Possibly. We'll see. We'll see how far we get. If it all goes as well as that, we should be fine. Bought Dorf Romantic this year and really enjoyed it. Yeah, I got that for my my sister and brother-in-law last year, and they really like it. So I'm hoping for some similar hits. Okay, the way to Nokron is open, so if we really need to get like summons and stuff, we can get the Mimic tier from there later, but I doubt we'll need to worry about that too much. Gonna break Radahn's Remembrance, because we won't need that either. Get another level out of that. Probably put one more into Faith. I think our Faith target is 25 for Golden Vow. Obviously, you can put Golden Vow on a dagger or something if you want to, but...
As luck, if I and you know, who could expect it?
Just you wait.
Alright, that's all the talking we need to do with Alexander. Then we can go back to Round Table Hold to get the Talisman pouch, because that'll help too. Go try the sequel, Dorfromantic Sakura, and decided to buy the base game. Oh, interesting. Didn't know there was a sequel. That's good. That's good to know. I think there's also a competitive expansion for Dorfromantic. Right? Unless we're thinking of the same thing. Break a remembrance in the boss's room. Don't even leave the room before calling their memories useless. I mean, very useful to me. They got me runes. Yeah, let's go to... let's go do Selia Crystal Tunnel first. I'll get teleported there because it's fast. Sakura's presented on a fair this year. Interesting. Yeah, I'm sure there's expansions for Dorfromantic. It seems like a very modular game, so it probably makes sense for you to be able to expand it that way, but I will look into that later, I expect. It's going to be worth grabbing one or two. Something, Agil. The only dragon that we ever talk about, for some reason. Nobody talks about the dragon in Caelid in the same way that Yura talks about Agil. And it's like, there's a dragon made of rot, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. It's getting a little warm. I think the heating's coming on. Okay. That joins the pile of jumpers on the floor. There we go. And here we are. Just going to deal with this guy quickly. Oh, didn't quite make that jump. Unfortunate. Never mind, he found me. Still don't deal a great deal of damage to the miners. That's a good move. I'm just being knocked on my ass the entire time here, apparently. Alright. More smithing stone 5s, please. Thank you. We'll need the bell bearings eventually anyway, because we'll want to upgrade the shield probably too. This guy's like, hey, you stealing my rocks? Yes. Thank you kindly. Let's go and see the beast. The Kindred are still down there twitching. Excuse me. Sakura standalone, same game, different optics it seems. Only got to try the first round of the campaign. Fun. And stay down there. That guy's finally catching up to me. No, dude. Absurd behavior. How dare you? I juggle you and your friends. Now I'm going to kick down this shortcut, and it's giving him a way to follow me, I think. Never mind, eh? The most obvious hidden wall that's not a hidden wall. The unhidden walls. So I think there's one smithing stone up here that I'll want to get. Probably won't need that, considering the incantations we're using are just going to be buffs. We don't need to raise the potency of any other spells, as far as I'm aware. Time for this guy. Nice. I was hoping for a stagger. I wasn't sure if I kept the poise up or not. Well, getting hit by that one, but that's fine. We'll refresh the FP just to have access to the skill again. Oh, how did that still hit me? Come on. Somehow I managed that. Alright, there's our smithing stone 7s. The silly spellcasting dance? Yeah, it's great. Okay, sit at the grace. So that we can at least dispel this debuff. And now we can warp out to Altus Highway Junction for Fallingstar Beast number 2, Electric Boogaloo. And Beast number 3 is up on Mt.Gelmir. I think drops a different tier of smithing stone. These are basically the Titanite demons of this world, I think. Except, thankfully, compared to Dark Souls, the upgrade materials in this game are vastly simplified. It's 2. There are 2 of them. That was the thing about playing Dark Souls 1. I was like, do I need Demon Titanite, Twinkling Titanite, Green, White, Blue? What is all of it? Like, every different weapon category or, like, weapon element needs a, whole separate upgrade material. It's wild. Alright. Hello. Yeah, saw that coming. Come back here, towards where you're supposed to actually be. Where are you going? Baiting me in, that's what he's doing. trying for the stagger here. I'm trying to get fancy with it. At least the grab leaves him open to a long punish window. I guess that's the risk with grabs in general, right? It's like... you deal a lot of unblockable damage as long as it lands, and if it doesn't land, then you're in for it at that point. I'll come back here. We always trade. At the final blow, we always trade. That's a nice set of Smithing Stone 6s. I think we need one more Smithing Stone 5. And then we're good. So, let's go to Mt.Gelmir. What are the ghosts that occasionally appear? They are other players. There's an online feature where it basically shows you what other players did in whatever situation you are in. And sometimes you see them dying. You can look at the blood stains on the ground to see them dying as well. But that's a confirmed death and not just a recording of what they happen to be doing at the time. But Dark Souls has done that for a while. It's kind of built-in way of showing you a solution to a situation if you're not 100% certain how to solve whatever area you are in. Alright, we're going to get hit here. Oh, apparently not. Oh, no, apparently we are. We're getting grabbed. Alright, if you would back off, that'd be wonderful, actually. Please. Oh, no. All I want to do is climb the ladder. Did not expect to get pizza card today. Then again, I died fast enough that my runes are probably further back here, so... or maybe they're just at the foot of the ladder again. Yep, okay. Sure. Okay, that looks better. Well, that's not going to help, is it? They're like Daleks, these things. They can't climb stairs. Now then. We're headed off up this way. We're headed for that bridge over there. Is the plan. The grafted scion up here is probably not going to cause us any trouble, but I'll drink just in case. There we go. Oh, forgot I hadn't switched to my health flask. Foiled again by a ladder. So what I'm thinking is we really need to get this sword upgraded. But I think it's doing reasonably well in terms of damage already. I just want to go the extra mile. We'll mountain goat our way up this mountain. There's a couple of avionets, I think. Shouldn't give us too much trouble as long as they don't throw projectiles. And... oh yeah, there's the ones here as well. Breakdancing Championship winner 2024. I always get baited by that item, but I'm pretty certain it's just a crafting material, so we won't worry about that. Yeah, I'm not bothered by the creaking when I've been dealing with stuff like this in Elden Ring for a while. Crush these just to get a little bit more. Let's go with Faith. We can get Golden Vow from Mt.Gelmir while we're here, of course. But we'll get it from the other side of this once we've done this fight. Apparently the full-grown Fallingstar Beast just means it's got an open eye. Hey, bud. Okay, round one. Seems like a tie so far. Oh, missed. Too maneuverable. Considering I gave up on using Torrent at the start of this fight, slightly annoyed by that. Get off the cliff. Nah, he's not going off the cliff. Oh, come on, I was at the edge of that. Not used to the range of this sword quite yet. I think that's part of the problem. Wasn't running. No, come on, I was so far away. Garbage. Round 1 to him. Time for round 2. I have a fun twist we can put on this if round 2 does not go to us. Of course, it helps if we have a horse that we can use, right? Seriously? He hit me before he even landed that time. I am eating it today for some reason. He's on the diving board. Nope. I think I might need to go and get the green turtle talisman like we had last time, just because I keep running low on stamina. I think partly from the fact that I keep running around after this guy, but the moveset of this sword is also not the best as far as like stamina consumption goes. This is one where we need to be running away and rolling, and okay, we're good. Seriously? Okay. We still don't have a stagger out of this guy yet, which I'm really surprised by. Oh, ow. There we go, finally, God, and oh, thankfully it let me have it, but that felt pretty out of reach to me, at least to begin with. Okay, that felt like it wasn't part of the hitbox I was seeing. Okay, this one's going to be one of these, so we'll hang out by his forelimbs. Okay. As long as we don't get hit by this should be it. There we go. Had to play pretty well for the last part of that fight. That felt like a slog, but we got there. And there's our Smithing Stone 6s. Cool. So now we just got to find one more Smithing Stone 5 and we're in business for Morgott. Stamina cost on this weapon is something else? It kind of is, yeah. Yeah, I'm not loving it for that reason, but we're also still new to this one. We'll go get the golden seed from over here. Yeah, I've got to play more strategic. It's a great sword after all, so it's pretty large, but it feels shorter from the range of great swords that are out there, you know? Also, was it me or did we get no runes from that fight, it felt like? For how arduous that boss is. I knew that guy was going to hit us. As long as it didn't kill me, that's fine, because I need this grace. And we're good. 9 flasks is not bad. We still need to go and get the other sacred tears from here on Altus Plateau, so we will head off to do that shortly. Going to ignore this man. And we're also going to ignore the ulcerated tree spirit, since I don't much feel like fighting him and the rewards aren't going to be worth it. Unless we want to come back and do this later so we can summon something, but I doubt we'll need to summon anything. Although, I considered going back and doing Fringefolk Hero's Grave for Banished Knight Oleg. And I think Murkwater Catacombs for Banished Knight Engval, because it feels like I should have my homeboys with me, you know? So let's go in here, get Golden Vow. Be invaded by Anastasia, Tarnished Eater. I can R1 forever. Okay, let's head back to Round Table Hold, see how far I can upgrade. What did the knight do to get banished? Who knows? I'm unfamiliar with the knight in question.
Well, I took you no matter. Lay out your own.
Yeah, we need one more Smithing Stone 5. We don't need to upgrade the Finger Seal at all because we're just using buffs. We're not going to upgrade the shield yet. Can't remember where else we get Smithing Stone 5s. There's probably some in Lanedale Sewers somewhere. Let's go here and quickly get the 2... Sacred Tears for the flasks. Because now my health bar is this long, I need extra health. He didn't put the toilet seat down? Probably that. A crime worthy of banishment. Yeah, down this way. No Eleonora invasion this time. Just a Sacred Tear, in and out. Let's drop down to here. Ignore everything else that's going on. Mirage Rise. And let's go to Lanedale Outer Wall. We'll ignore him. Unless he gives me a Smithing Stone 5. Which I don't think he does. We never went and got these seeds before, so now we can. We'll ignore Margit part 1.5. All my roommates would be banished already, right? Is this a dagger I see before me? Let's see. From here, down the way, to the church. Once you have a health bar this large, the Sacred Tears are the smartest upgrade you can have, because you don't always have, like, 9 health bars that long. Ah yes, all the lightning sheep. Mostly just wanted to get out of there before I got aggroed on by something. Okay. From here, aside from going to get Engbal, yeah, I think we're probably just gonna go after Morgott. Nice tree, surely nothing bad's going to happen soon. You'd think. You'd think. Because at plus 14, Morgott should be a pretty okay fight. Got to remember to R1 instead of R2, I think. This is really an R1 kind of sword. And then... we'll see how we do. Recording Tree Sentinel first, of course. On guard! Nice. Didn't have enough stamina to roll away from that one. Definitely an R1 weapon. Oh, I was so close to getting a stamp off. I've decided what I am in this playthrough. A stamp collector. Okay. He took too long to swing that one. It confused me. Alright, if we've done alright against this man and his spicy horse, I think we should be okay with Morgott. Banished K stamp collector, something like that. Okie doke. We'll start putting a couple of points into Vigor. Vigor is good until 60, so I think a little extra health will not hurt. In fact, the opposite. The thing about this sword is we can't do anything too flashy with it, I feel like. Yeah, I figured that was a stamp collector joke. I just couldn't quite make the connection myself. Here we are in Lanedale. Pay no attention to the giant dragon. Until you have to climb its wing, obviously. There's a dragon? No. Now there's got to be some smithing stone 5s around here, right? Oh. He lifted a leg. Nice. It's very eccentric architecture, yes. Nice. Good clean fight. Two in Lanedale Royal Capital according to the wiki. Any idea of where? Is one in Fortified Manor? Or are they just, like, on the streets somewhere? No, you don't. Oh, gauntlets. Fun. Because all I need is one of those, and then I can get pretty much up to plus 18, or 17 at least. Which will be slightly better for Morgott. Balcony of Fortified Manor next to the room with swords on the table. Perfect. Thank you. Behind the lower level of Fortified Manor, behind the weapons rack in the armory. Also great. Yeah, I had a feeling they were in there. I always pick that up even though I know it's just dragon grease crafting ingredients. Alright, we'll tag the Grace in here and we'll go to Fortified Manor then. Because that's just down here. Normally I wouldn't bother with that, but that dog had glowing eyes. Which means more runes. Okay, Fortified Manor balcony. Brilliant. Very useful. I'll grab that as well. Trander, thank you so much for the 7 months. Been loving the Elden Ring streams? Thank you. I've been enjoying doing them. Let's get back to the real round table hold, or the fake round table hold. I don't know exactly which way around this works. And let's upgrade the swords. Obviously, we'll upgrade the shield another time, but I've not really been using it all that much.
No. Oh, don't pay me any. Just lay out your...
Oh, yes, to plus 20? That's looking good. Alright, quick side trip to Liurnia, where I really don't have a grace anywhere near it, but we're going to go and get the Flame Grant Me Strength incantation, because I think I can cast that already, which I don't know if I can with Golden Vow. Surprise! Oh, there's a Smithing Stone 3 there. Fun. Okay, now this sword is cooking. Now this sword is cooking. Yeah, this is like way more damage than it should be doing at this stage in the game. Which I like. I'm all about that. So now we got to do is make it even more powerful. It felt like a long ride, but we got here. Dual colossal weapons when? Sooner or later, I'm sure. The thing with a lot of the colossal weapons is they're unique. Like, a lot of them are single equips. So without a New Game Plus run, you're unlikely to get them in duplicate, but there might be a couple of colossal weapons that are dropped by enemies, like the Golem Halberds, which we might be able to do a dual-wield run of. Because goodness knows you can farm those. I had about 12 of them on my original save file. On my original save, though, I just sold any duplicates. I feel like that's a very sensible thing to do your first time through this. Oh, that's Flame Cleanse Me. Do we need to get the prayer book from somewhere? Is that in a different place? I mean, Flame Cleanse Me is sometimes useful, but probably not for this run. Why is this guy still aggro? Okay, good. Do you get that one from down here? I feel like maybe it's down there. Elden Ring's inspired Minecraft builds. Has Minecraft inspired anything in how I play Elden Ring? It will once we get to any of the playthroughs that involve a pickaxe. We're going to do a Minecraft Steve playthrough where you can only use weapons that are in Minecraft. Starting with a pickaxe, there's also crossbows in this game, obviously. If we can justify anything as being a diamond sword, there is a crystal sword, maybe we could use that. But we got to make the character look as much like Steve as we can. Current playthrough is in New Game Plus, Dual Guts, Greatswords, insanely fun with Claw Talisman and Jump Attacks. Oh, yeah. But yeah, you basically have to have 99 endurance or whatever, right? I know it's easy to, like, assume this because of the water. But is Liurnia the prettiest place in this game? I feel like it might be. Just in terms of, like, sheer aesthetics here. Where is the Fire Monk's camp? Is it further back along the shoreline? I forget. I'm bad at this part. Looking for Flame Grant Me Strength? Yes, it's in a Fire Monk's prayer book, right? Or is it in the camp at the beginning of Liurnia? It's in Caelid. Oh, of course it's in Caelid. It's behind Fort Gale. I'm thinking of completely the wrong thing. Thank you, chat. Yeah. No, I was thinking of Flame Cleanse Me because I've had to go and get that for, like, the Lake of Rot in a couple of these playthroughs, and I just confuse the two all the time. Thank you for saving me the time. Just running around Liurnia for no reason. Yeah, I feel like the Crystal Sword would work for a Diamond Sword, yes, that's what I was thinking. There isn't, like, an iron sword. There are plenty of gold swords, but Steve wouldn't use a gold sword. Not enough durability. I'm going to do the sneaky thing here and go around the back, mostly because fighting everything here is annoying and I don't want to. It's funny when you're exploring the world for the first time, but after that, nah. We could also get the Starscourge heirloom from here, but I feel like I've got all the points in strength that I need to. Doesn't really make sense to do. Let's get in the bush and see if that helps. It did. Nice. Okay, back to Morgott then, huh? Oh wait, West Avenue balcony is better. I goofed that. Oh, I forgot, yeah. Hadn't rested at a grace in Lanedale yet.
Me here, and thus I shall to farewell. I shall leave. I wish you have full. I have no.
Here and thus. Memorize the spells, please. Yeah, Golden Vow we can't use yet, so let's just equip Flame Grant Me Strength. We'll leave the second one open. Like, we could use the Faith Not Crystal Tier to get us there if we really needed to. Do I have any other Crystal Tiers right now? That's an interesting question. Let's put the Claw Talisman on there for the occasional jump attack that we do. We don't really do charged attacks all that much. Guard counters I should be doing, but I refuse. So let's warp here. Would you upgrade as you go? After X amount of Remembrance bosses, you upgrade from Iron Sword? I mean, maybe, but I don't know if I'm thinking about it that hard. Let's forget that golem doesn't really do anything unless you attack first. Gosh, the scream was visceral for some reason. Thought those were dead branches. Nope, they are dudes. So many dudes. A frankly excessive amount of... Oh, I'm poisoned now. Or I'm getting poisoned anyway. Enough of you. Let's go on to the guy who matters. Good damage, though. Thought I'd healed and I hadn't. Okay, try again. When was the last time we got a backstab on Golden Shade Godfrey? That's wild. What a way to end the fight. Dr. Becquerel, thank you so much for the 29 months. And yes, every time you turn up, we are fighting Zoom Call Godfrey. Well, that is apparently the way this goes. Got to fight him every playthrough, so we might as well. Let's put a couple more into Faith, because we get closer to Golden Vow with that. And Morgott ahoy! Morgott ahoy! Let's put... I should learn to guard counter with Morgott, shouldn't I? I mean, he's got holy damage, which is absolutely useless with this shield, so... Let's assume we get one charged attack in somewhere. We need to go and see Alexander on Mt.Gelmir before Fire Giant anyway, so... Zoom call Godfrey, I mean... Pretty accurate. Now, are we Black Knife Assassining or not? Looks like we are. Fun to just poise through it occasionally. Anyway, we don't have a Great Rune yet. I think we'll probably just use Morgott's if we use one. Assassin slowly pulls himself up like he's a middle-aged man getting woken up from a nap. Yeah, middle-aged woman, I think, in this case. I think all the Black Knife Assassins are canonically women. But, not that that matters too much. We could summon Melna for this if we wanted to, but... Nah. Graceless Tarnished.
Graceless Tarnished. What is thy business with these thrones? Ah, Godric the Golden. The twin prodigies, Mikola and Melania.
I was expecting to have 6 toes for some reason. Explain to me why that is. I think I associate him with Godric too much.
Lunar Princess Rani.
Yeah, shout out to Chairs.
Willful traitors. All. Thy kind are all of a piece. Pillagers, emboldened by the flame of ambition. Have it writ upon thy meager grave. Felled by King Morgott, last of all kings.
What a cool sword. What a cool sword, dude. Locking on would help, right? Typically. Gotta remember my training from last time. No, he got me with the grab. I should be fine, but man. That's full heal from that one. Cool. Good fight. Yeah, the hammer always leaves one of those eruptions on the ground, but you've really got to do the do the Elden Ring thing and roll past him a lot. So yeah, on the dual-wielding dex-based playthrough last time, we had much harder time with Morgott for some reason, and now I feel like I've learned that fight slightly better. Always felt like Morgott was underpowered. Yeah, I mean, I do also have a really overpowered weapon set at this stage, so I imagine it's partly owing to that. Not having to fight him for as long. It's time for Then and Guide You.
Hello. Allow me, you are unable prevented the thorns. A husk, the only way and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then and guide you.
Alright, let's do that. Okay, time to go and get the next smithing stone bell bearing. Who exactly is Morgott ruling over at this point? Just the army and an Erd Tree avatar? I mean, it doesn't matter whether he rules over anybody or not. His job is to protect the Erd Tree. He is effectively the first line of defense that Marika has, for better or for worse. He is there to stop other people assuming the throne. Your back also wet? Is it raining? Calls himself the last king, so I assume that was his goal. Well, yeah, it's. I feel like he's dripping with irony with every line of Morgott's dialogue. Any weapon, usually like greatswords and stuff, that give you the heavy attack, like run and spin, like that, will always have my heart forever. They're just, it's so fun to do. It just feels like a good attack to execute. Just a little bit of a downpour. Oh, no worries. You're inside now, warm and dry, hopefully. I assume you've dried off slightly before using a computer or a device of some kind. Are we going to get any Misbegotten on the lift today? Nope, being polite this time. Waiting for the next one. Doing my elevator stomp. Thought the kettle was boiling, it was actually the rain outside. Yeah, I've had days like that. So we're now at the point where we need smithing stone 7s to level the sword. To plus 21. So we need... yeah, we need 5 of them, and then we're on 8s. We'll get a few of them just from going through Farum Azula anyway. Oh, killed the horse. Take the meats. Does it ever stop raining when we need to go out? Nope. I mean, Elden Ring is sympathizing currently. So I guess we'll do Fell Twins so we can activate Morgott's Great Rune, and then we'll at least have one. I'll get the Forbidden Lands Grace first. Probably put some levels into Faith again. Have a dog who needs to go out 3 times a day, so when people say rain is cozy, I can never really agree. Yeah, that's another reason I don't own a dog. Is that, like, I probably would enjoy the companionship, but also the need to go out and walk a dog super regularly. I like the option to stay in. Nice, we are most of the way there now. And we have very few runes that we can potentially lose to Fell Twins if I mess this fight up somehow. The wet dog smell as well? Yes. Cats have their smells, but they're not the worst smells in the world, and that's why I'm more of a cat person. It's this way, right? Yeah, it is. Can't wait to add Golden Vow to the buff routine. Anyway, here's Moog. Save the stamina. A couple of R1s. Flawless. Nice. Love that that knocks them down. One of my buffs has worn off. I think I still have the flask. Can't see this one for the life of me. Good fight. Greatswords are good at killing omens, it turns out. So one of the omen killers don't use these. It's got just the right amount of damage that it breaks their poise every time. Corgis are pretty much cats. Yeah, I think I would probably have a corgi if I had a kind of dog, which makes a lot of sense. But corgis are herding dogs, and so they do need to go out and get their exercise, you know? But they're always so happy. I think that's the other thing about owning a dog is the disposition. Like, cats are independent and they show love in different ways. Dogs just feel like they are often very happy. Your cat's never got the hang of it. Aren't corgis those little die-cast cars? Is that corgi? I suppose it might be. What a great rune! So great we used it several times. See, now the problem is we have to go and fight fire giants. So we'll see how easily that goes. Corgis are the Subaru of dogs, low center of gravity. Sleek, utilitarian. Fully preparing myself to, like, accidentally drop off a cliff here. Oh, it's the Knight's Cavalry. Haven't seen him for a while. Evidently, it's been a bit since we went through here at night. Although I thought it set the time of day when you got here, so I don't know what I'm missing about that. Bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba bum ba ba bum ba bum ba bum. The Blackblade Kindred has become one of those bosses that I completely avoid, like Borealis. Even though we have a rune bonus right now, I'm sort of like, nah. Not bothered. You and the wife are looking to a corgi. You've decided you'll be named. It will be named High Priestess Gabagool or just Gabby. Nice. My partner and I often joke about what we'd name our next cat, with the front runner being a name that appears in one scene of A Knight's Tale, the Heath Ledger movie, where somebody is announced as Pandolfo Malatesta. You could just call Pan, I guess. It'd just be very funny to be like, winner of the mounted joust, Pandolfo Malatesta. And hold up a cat. Bring it. Bring it, buddy. Not gonna mess with me, huh? Fair play. The range of pet names you've seen is amazing, yeah. It's all the people on Instagram who have cats with names like Princess Dirtbike or whatever, you know? There's definitely some very wacky pet names out there. You named your goldfish Hamster. Another good one. And yeah, pets don't have to respond to their names. My cat's name is Black Thunder Dino Ranger. Pretty good. Had a lizard called William at one point. That's the other fun way of doing things, is if you've got an exotic animal with a very mundane name, that's also very good. Like, I think the mythical team, Rhett and Link's company, have a python who's just called Craig. Which I think is very funny. It's part of the Mighty Boosh Zoo, where they've got, like, the leopard is called, like, Mr. Stevens or whatever, you know? It's all goofy stuff like that. Alright, when we fight Okina, the trick is to spam R1. And when we fight the Fire Giant, same probably. Oh yeah, that reminds me, I should go and get Alexander, shouldn't I? Not necessarily to use him in the fight, but... I mean, you don't have to do everything in order that way, so I guess I could go back for Alexander and then he'd still be in Farum Azula, but I just want to make sure I don't miss the chance to get a shot of Alexander. Had an iguana named Liz. That's a good one. It's a very good one. Certainly not remembering these for eventual cat in our house, yeah. It's like baby names. You got to write them down every so often, you know? Alright, off to see the boy, who's in the Seathwater terminus, so I guess we got to go this way, which is a long ride, but it'll be worth it for the opportunity to kill him in Farum Azula. pets get fairly simple names, they collect titles. Yeah. Yeah, we had a bunch of made-up names for our cats, who already had pretty good names. But, Kay made up, like, a buddy cop duo name for them. Like, Sebastian was, Detective Pachuco Cruz or something like that. It was like... it was which was extra good because whenever he would like act up and start like swiping stuff off of tables because he was hungry, we'd be like, "You're on thin ice, Pachuco. Any more of this, I'm gonna take your badge and your gun." It was just like goofy ways to make fun of the cats. My family parrot was called a Grandpa Sir. That's amazing. I'm pretty sure there's a John Green short story in which somebody has a puppy named Mr. President. Welcome to the Ravine of Falling Dudes. Do not be alarmed. Me and a friend once had 3 goldfish. His sister named one Beyonce. He named one Goku. You named the one Juan Martín del Potro. Yes. More pets named after tennis players. I'd like to introduce you to my guinea pig, Roger Federer. Tim Henman the Budgie. Tim Henman's a good one. Oh, you could name a dog Tim Henman so easily though, because every time you wanted it to follow you, just be like, "Come on, Tim." Come on, Tim. Alright, time to ignore this guy and go get a jar.
I hardly think
Thanks, man. Okay, I think we did it. It's a high-stakes conversation. Parents named the cockatoo Casper, the friendly ghost. Alright, we have the jar. We have the boy. I think this statue down here might have smithing stones. I just realized. That's another place we can get some smithing stones. These are 7s or 8s, I'm pretty sure. There's a couple you can get from Castle Sol as well, but... Hey, what's up, Josh Lizard? Welcome in. You got any amusing pet names to share with us, Josh? That's what chat seems to be on right now. Whenever you're ready there, bud. I'm going to turn the... I was going to turn the sounds down a little bit. Maybe I should turn them up. Yeah, let's go down by 1. Or maybe just turn the sound effects down a couple of notches. There we go. Look, it's very simple. You just have to come here and hit the statue. That's all I want. Does the fire break the statue? No, it does not. Come back here. Seriously. I think maybe it works differently if you don't aggro him first. I think I hit him when he was getting up, and now he's in his, like, I'm angry moveset instead of following you to engage moveset, you know? A little bit further. I'm still here. I'm still here. Come on. Feels like he's still moved back, though. Feels like a lot of his moves involve moving backwards. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, there we go. I don't think that's enough to fully upgrade the sword, but it's definitely worth having, so... Sister and I want to name a weenie dog Oscar for Oscar Mayer. Nice. That's good. That's good. You have a guinea pig named Chai after Tchaikovsky. Nice. That's also great. Yeah, it doubles up as a T reference. You'll know how I feel about T references. Let's spawn Borealis over here so that we can go this way. Psych! Had red furred guinea pigs called Fred and George. Solid reference. Flask plus 11, and off to Church of Repose. What are you? Ah, of course. I think we're getting the somber, not the somber, the ancient dragon upgrade from Farum Azula this time. Roy, short for Destroyer of Worlds. That's fun. The dog we adopted was named Muppet. My British friends find that one hilarious. Was it came with that name, or did you give it that name yourself? Because I think that's fun when you have a fun name from the shelter, but then you decide to give it a different name. I think there are also some shelters that give both cats and dogs like ridiculously over-the-top names, so that you're encouraged to give it a different name. He was about 7, so there wasn't really any changing it. Ah, okay, if they're used to the name already. Especially with dogs, like they're trained to recognize it and stuff. Our cats definitely recognize their names. They just, like, didn't care when we were trying to get their attention. We'll skip this Grace, because we can just get the next one. But yeah, there'll definitely be some shelters that'll be like, this cat is Lord Meowington III, or whatever. Some kind of, like, over-the-top and generic, like, weirdly generic name that I think is intended to encourage you to come up with a name you like better. This part always feels so precarious to me. Like, the chains are such a solid bridge, but it really feels like you're about to slip one way or the other. The atmosphere of this whole place. Once knew a barn cat, which was a tiny black feline, voted for names and she became Pixel. Well, I'm not going to argue with that one. That's definitely a good one. Hey, here he is. KG Hearts and Wine, welcome in. Welcome in, Raiders. Thank you so much for joining. How far do you get today, my friends? I was lurking in one of the runs the other day. It was all looking very good. We are on the Banished Knight's Greatsword playthrough, about to fight Okina and then Fire Giant. Run's going pretty well so far. We're upgraded to plus 20, I think, on this sword now. Morgott was a one try this time, unlike last time where it seemed like the boss that I struggled with the most. Yeah, the two-handed R1s on this sword are a fun combo set, and usually combo into each other pretty well. Just got to be careful with this guy because of the, yeah, that one. But we're rocking Morgott's Great Rune now, so we got a boatload of health. Just got to be a little careful about the stamina, because this sword uses stamina a lot. It's a great sword, so big moves all day. Not too bad, though. Getting through the weapons very quickly. Yes, so for folks who've just joined from KG, who is a very special kind of crazy, as are most hardcore Elden Ring players, welcome to something equally crazy, but in a very different way. We are trying to play through the game with every weapon in alphabetical order, starting from a fresh character each time. So where you see KG getting up to like absurd levels of New Game Plus, we are doing every weapon as a New Game run unless it's from the very end of the game, and you can't play through the entire game with like Marika's hammer or the sword that you get from Elden Beast, or, well, in I was going to say Axe of Godfrey, but in the case of Axe of Godfrey, we actually did a randomizer run for that one, so that's kind of an exception. But yeah, the A to Z is currently in the Bs. We have beaten the game with every weapon that begins with A, and right now we're on our way to Fire Giant with the third of our B weapons. It's Banished Knight's Halberd after this, and then Barbed Staff Spear, which is the weapon of Jory the Inquisitor from the DLC. So DLC weapons are all included. Obviously, we're not counting stuff like shields because it's not a weapon, doesn't have an attack value in the same way. But, yeah, in the case of this weapon, we're doing pretty well right now. We'll see how Fire Giant goes. I'm expecting this guy to wall us a little bit, but it's mainly because he does attacks like that. I also need to start actually applying my buffs, especially against big enemies like this one. Do I just get someone to drop one in for me? No, so the whole idea behind these runs is that we go and find the weapon as quickly as possible, and that makes each run slightly different. I think it's a bit more fun when the journey to get the weapon is also a huge part of it, you know? Oh, I think we just staggered him, but I can't really get around to the front of him in time, so. But yeah, like in the case of like trying to beat the game with Hand of Malenia, we actually have to go and fight Malenia. So I think that really makes it a little bit more fun that way. And in most cases I'm using like the default weapon skills that come with the weapon, but like with the Bandit's curved swords on the last playthrough, we used a couple of like elemental affinities that were kind of fun. Just threw those in there for good measure. Alright, we're going to re-up the buffs here while I can. Get back on the two-handing, and he's going to roll away in a second, so we'll deal a couple of quick hits here. Yeah, I thought so. And staying on Torrent for this fight is often a good idea, mostly because of the fireballs you've got to dodge. Ouch. So from this guy right now, we're looking for an elbow drop. getting one, but that's fine. Come on, buddy. Bring it in. Oh. Come on, dude. Alright, we got twin flames again. I might also quickly re-up my blue. Dang it. Okay. Let's reset our expectations here. Oh. Okay, gotta make sure we heal after that one. That was rough. Oh, he's up against the wall now. But unfortunately, so am I. Yikes. Ow. Come on, man. Give me an elbow drop. Not quite what I wanted, but close enough. Oh, okay. Gonna try and get these to pop now. Oh, okay. Yeah, I goofed up the timing on that one. Don't want to be right here where I can't move around very much. On. I'm waiting for specific attacks so that I can respond the way I want to. Oh, mistimed the dodge. Okay. This is one fight where it's kind of difficult to get aggressive. He doesn't respond to the same types of aggression as other bosses, and traps like this make it harder to respond. Oh god. No! Okay, right, we're low on health now. This is maybe not going to happen for us. Depends how well we do in this next bit. Oh, and now he does the freaking elbow drop. Okay. This ain't gonna work for me then. Okay, where are the fires? Oh, we could be okay here. It's rough doing this without bleed. Got a free one in there. Oh, dang it. I didn't realize what move he was doing. Rough. Yeah, I don't know if I'm interested in turning this into a bleed build. I think I'm happier leaving it as is. Yeah, I think that was just patterns at that point. Like, he was giving me some stuff I recognized, but other stuff I didn't. I think we'll be okay, though. I have it set up to summon Alexander if we need some help on this one. I'm not above summoning stuff in this game because we're playing through with every single weapon. There are some weapons that we'll absolutely stomp with. There are others that we will have a harder time with, and I've already beaten the game with 2 bows and a crossbow, so at this point I am not too fussed. Once again, I need to spend some time buffing before I think about doing too much damage in this fight, but okay, got fully knocked off the horse with that one. Bring your foot over here. All right. We would have got the stagger from that, but he had the flame to back it up, unfortunately. Oh, I couldn't get away from it that time because of the Oh, okay, we need to resummon Torrent, I guess. Alright, got an easy pattern that time, didn't need to worry too much about it. Drink one more just to be safe. Oh. Nice. Let's go and get our runes quickly. Don't know how many we had, but sort of didn't want to miss out on that if we could. Okay, you. Come at me. Prop these and get away. Are you staying over there? Cool. Oh good, flamethrower. Always better to be on the horse for this one. Alright, I'm gonna dance around here until the elbow drops me. Or throws me something like that. Here we go. Oh, interesting. That's a quick one from him. Wasn't expecting it. Alright, bring me something I can hit. Oh, okay. Okay, whoop. Oh god. Oh god. I'm not in control of where the rocks are falling. Ouch. There goes Torrent. God, the camera in this is all kinds of messed up. Okay, I'm gonna heal, and he's turning around, doing a shimmy. Okay, we got Giant's Flame. Torrent is somehow still alive. Oh god, he turns so fast. Didn't think he was going to turn that fast with that one. Alright, I need to find where the flames are so I can avoid them. Alright, cool, they just exploded. Nice. I think Torrent might be dead. I think I might be dead in a second. Okay, this should be good. Hopefully. Oh. Yes, finally. Okay, good. Yeah, and we were out of flasks for Torrent as well, so... Whew. War of attrition that time. Yeah, the DPS with this weapon is kind of low. But Fire Giant is also a massive damage sponge. So, like, when it comes to, like, Maliketh, this weapon is not going to be too bad. Fire Giant just has a ton of HP. We're also not fully upgraded with this weapon yet. And in some cases, I may not even have been dual-wielding or, like, two-handing properly. So, we can still increase the damage a little bit, but the scaling is relatively low with this one. So... we'll put 2 points into health so I can Golden Vow. We'll crush something that gets us over 10k, because then we can spend another one. We do get some dex scaling with this, actually, so I should probably start putting points into dex now that I have full faith, and maybe we'll get a better final attack value out of that, because it's still a D dex scaling. It's not awful. The attack rating simply can be better. The difference being I have virtually no dex because we started hero, so I started as a strength main. Still, 2 hours in and we're off to Farum Azula. Not too bad. We'll see how well Maliketh goes. Intrusive thoughts jumped down. Honestly, tried it the first time because I was not certain what you were meant to do. And then instantly died. So, I learned. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else we need to do. I saw Alexander's summon sign, so we're good for Shard of Alexander. Are we prepared to commit?
This world and death. Are you prepared to commit? Very well. Let my hand.
Let a hand, chat. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. I'll let the cutscene play, so be right back.
O Erd tree, you shall burn. Burn for the sake of the new Lord. Thank you for guiding me here. The one who walks alongside flame shall one day meet the road of destined death. Goodbye.
Hello, I'm back. Are we prepared to commit to the bit? Always. Always. So, Farum Azula. Banished Knight, about to encounter a lot more Banished Knights, I think. In terms of smithing stones right now, we still need 2 more. So we'll keep an eye out for 7s while we're here. Obviously we can buy them after Godskin Duo, so that's not too bad. I have a bit more water, so I'm not going to completely dry out before the end of this. You all ready for some beasts? Which apparently I cannot hit to save my life. Literally, as it turns out, because my life is on the line here. Give me a moment. Okay, I'm just running for the grace at this point because they're just going to keep coming otherwise. There goes the rune arc. Alright, moving on. Won't worry about restoring the rune arc quite yet. Just gonna know better here real quick. Yes, the easy exit. Not a smithing stone 6. We don't look at dragons here. No, this is Minecraft. We're playing Skyblock right now. Elden Ring is also very good. Why am I so bad with the Beastmen today? What's going on here? What's with these beasts, man? Still laughing at Elderly Ring? You should. So chaotic. Okay, better. Gonna sneak down this hallway. Or so I thought. Geriatric circlet. Pretty sure that's what you get at the end of the DLC. Miquella's pretty old by that point, yeah? Oh, it's a somber 7. Oh, those are arrows. Okay. So I guess we're doing Godskin Duo with plus 20. And then we'll get plus 25 shortly after that. This is a somber 9 that I don't need. I was getting runes from somewhere there. You're ready to see my brother in the next corridor? Brother! Fratricide! Give me your pants! Also, just realized that the trousers for the Banished Knight set, the legs are the ones that have the, like, duck feet to the armor set for some reason. Oh. That guy dead. Okay, time to summon Banal. Say our vows. Drink our flask. Should probably have done that in the opposite order, never mind. Godskin Duo! Get him, Banal. You've got this. I believe. Come get me. Oh, I thought I was far enough away, but apparently not. I also need to replenish my blue so I can get my stamp collection going. Ouch. I saw Banal coming over here. I was like, is he already done with Noble? He is definitely not. Oh god, no. Not the rolls. Yeah, that's his one mistake, is he tries to be oh no, Banal's dead. Oh gosh, okay. Well, we've got to show up to this fight now, haven't we? Fortunately, we have a really good stance-breaking move, so let's see how we do here. Nice. Apostle's on his way back anyway. See if I can get a time to re-up my buffs here. Oh god, that isn't going to work. Nope, not so much. So the The problem here is Banal not pulling his weight. That's the problem. And me not using sleep flasks or anything to make things easier. Right, let's go again. No. No, dude. So quick. So immediate. I think maybe I need to actually use my shield one of these days. Did I get Enval? No, I haven't bothered with any of the summons yet. I've been planning on doing this on my lonesome. Alright, let's back off. Yeah, Banal's already down pretty low as far as health goes. Let's make sure I heal up for these. Oh, God. Whenever Banal gets into half health and he just starts rolling, I'm like, nah. That ain't it. So yeah, apparently this time we rolled Godskins as the fight that takes me multiple tries. Dang, dude. What if me and Banal gang up on one of them? That's a good start. I need to be further away than that. Okay, that started better. But yeah, I got caught up on the wall there. I couldn't roll away from it properly. I have one other notion that could help in a small way. Small but significant. Actually, no, I have two other notions. Remember that I don't have enough FP for upward cut now. It's like you could come over here if you wanted to. Heal from that. Okay, now we can help Banal. In a slightly more significant way. Yes. Well, this is better. Get him, Banal. Oh, I thought I was outside of that. Never mind. And we keep slashing at him as he dies, because that still takes damage off their overall health. There we go. Alright, this is going to work better, I think. Yeah, that time Banal didn't end up dying, which is always preferable, I think. Keep slashing, yeah. Oh, Noble's back already. Didn't see him spawn in. Oh, it really helps that Banal does so much poise damage. Oh. Get wrecked. Okay, that was better. That works a lot better, actually. To drop a weapon and for your friend to pick it up, does your weapon have to be below a certain level? I've no idea. I've never really done that stuff. So what I was thinking was, first of all, we need to unequip Radagon's Source Seal, because that's clearly not doing me any favors. Although I wish I had better talismans to replace it with. Although I guess I can now go and get Shard of Alexander, so that's fine. My second thought was using a talisman or the Dexterity Knot Crystal Tier to increase my dex, because that seems to be affecting my attack more than the strength increase would now, because of how low my dex is overall. Because that's doing +3 to my attack power, while the strength increase is only doing +1. So it's definitely worth it. So maybe we could go and get that from Liurnia. We could also try and get the crystal tier that enhances your attack's stagger capabilities, which would really help with Stamp. But at this point, I feel like the thing I'm lacking in is DPS, but we can go and buy smithing stones now, so we'll max that out before long. Got to go a little bit beyond here, and we should have the Dex crystal tier. I think. Is it this island? Yeah, that's the one. It's right near the Albinauric village. Hence the Albinaurics, I guess. Okay. Because, yeah, the mixed physic is still giving me like a half heal that I'm not using at the right time, so might as well change that out for something better. Let's go and see the Twin Maidens. Like my run. Absurd run. So I need to buy 2 of these and then like 7 of those. But that will do. For now, that will do. They have to have an upgrade, a weapon of the same upgrade level. So if it's a plus 15, they need to have owned a plus 15 weapon. That's actually quite intricate. I'm surprised. Oh yeah, we should probably crush some runes for this, huh? Okay, we're at plus 23, so we just need the budget for a couple more smithing stones. Which I think we have. Nice. Okay. Why am I a heavy load now? Oh, Radagon's Source Seal. Huh. Did not consider that. Do we need to go back to only having boots? I need my Finger Maiden Capris. Or do I just need to put more points into Endurance? Honestly, I might just get the Erdtree's Favor Talisman from Lanedale anyway. Once we've beaten Maliketh, we can go back to
Oh, snap.
Ashen Capital. Right, okay, we need more currency. Great. Someone too scared to play these games has no idea where you'd want to drop weapons. So if you join a co-op session, you can drop items for other people. And the advantage to that is that those people can acquire weapons way ahead of their point in the game that they are. So if you're on like a New Game Plus run, you have duplicates of weapons, you can like drop them for a friend who's playing the game and wants to play through with like an end game weapon from the beginning of the game. Which is what a lot of people have suggested that I do on this challenge, is like start with every weapon, but then my problem is that then every run becomes the same and you never see all of the parts of the game that are a little off the beaten path. Like the case in point for me is like it was really fun working out how to get the Alabaster Lord Sword, the second weapon we had in the whole like A to Z list, because that occurs at what I felt like was a really late game area, and so it was kind of fun figuring out, hey, actually if we do this, this and this, we can go and get it within the first like couple of streams. Now this one, do we go over there and then we come up? Is that how we get to it? Or is it right here? Something spotted me, I can't tell what it is. Is it here? No, I think we went past it, didn't we? No, I don't think I can go back now without using the map. So let's go and get this grace and then let's warp back. Pop a squat here for a second. I'm pretty sure the Tree's Favor +2 is not... Oh, no, it's not here. I'm thinking of the Dragon Crest Great Shield, which is another thing we could get. If we wanted to get some useful talismans from Farum Azula. Having one that, like, reduces physical damage wouldn't be too bad for us right now. Don't mind me coming through. I do actually like these pants with this outfit. It's quite excessive. But yeah, we need to go through here and then up the stairs on the other side. So we need to get past this fella. Which would not be that difficult if I hadn't used up all my stamina running at him. But then we go through here and it's on the left. Next stop, Dragon Temple rooftop. Free 50k runes. Not going to worry about the golden seed. We have enough flasks. Famous last words. Ah. Stop calling your wraiths at me. Realized we could be wearing a cool shield. Hey man, did you kill this guy? That's rough, dude.
Ah, the city hang that aside. I doubt there's of course. Which means, would you kindly come and tell me when you... I've been longing to find... You are ready? Then let us begin. I am the great Jar warrior, Iron Fist Alexander.
Lend!
As I suspected. My thanks. I knew you were the stuff of champions.
Sadness ahead.
It was a marvelous battle.
Praise the hero.
Take what I bequeath from inside me. All vessels are destined to one day break. But the great Alexander lived as a warrior to his last.
Nice. Okay, so that can replace that now. 07s and pot friends in chat. Where did we get to? Dragon Temple Lift. Is it Dragon Temple Lift is the one that takes you to the big dragon? I can't remember. Everything here is dragon this, dragon that. It is not that one. It's Dragon Temple Rooftop. There we go. It makes sense why everything's Dragon Temple this and that, because there are a lot of dragons here, but you know. Forgive me for being a little skeptical. Of course, that's what I get for accurately attacking a bird. Vengeance! Okay, not too bad, not too bad. And we're down. Hello! Oh god, oh god. Yep, saw that one coming. Alexander was also required to defeat to get the DLC, so they can get absolutely all of Radahn's body? Yes. That's the thing, they don't have Radahn's body, they have Mohg's, because bits of Radahn are just, like, gone, I guess. Trapped in the doorway, not bad. Oh, the after effects. The aftershocks of the lightning. There we go, we got one out of the way. Funnily enough, the trick with birds is to stand your ground. And hope that your weapon has a strong upward cut. There we go. That's the stuff right there. Definitely my preferred way to fight these beastmen, considering how much trouble they've given me up until this point. Also, God. Okay. I was going to say one-on-one isn't bad, but turns out it still is. Farum Azula kicking my butt today, dude. At least now the dragon's gone, this whole area is a little quieter. We can participate in a local tradition I like to call the running of the birds. Keep my head down. Wait for the flapping of wings. Okay, we're in the clear. Birds are not normally known for running. You haven't seen an ostrich. Yeah, see, me and chat are on the same wavelength today. Thanks for my runes there, buddy. Okay. Finally able to reach the Maliketh checkpoint. Very good. That guy didn't have an attack prepared like he normally does. That felt unusual. Time to invest yet more points into dexterity, methinks. Yeah, we got plenty of runes here. This is fine. Somehow ended up not selecting 2 there. And that should be enough to level twice. What's up, Black Cloud? I'm doing well. 574, 577. Okay, dex scaling still working out for us. Despite this scaling with D in dex. The D is for dexterity, apparently, and considering that I'm not really using the shield at all, I think I should probably equip the seal over the shield. Because who is blocking 4 anyway? Ow, okay, right. It's my finger maiden pants not allowing me quite the robustness I expected. No, just kidding, I was just poorly timed dodges. The D stands for Dracula. Oh, I knew it should have been a bleed build. Okay. Once more into the breach, dear friends. So stop trying to do the fancy moves. And just hit the lad. Seriously, the range on that is much larger than it should be. This one's not staggering nearly as fast as the other one did. Oh, and I know why. It's because I don't have enough FP. It's because the stamp move is not stamping. Bad rolls that time. Oh no, what, you roll up the slope and that's not good, okay. Well, now I know what I was doing wrong, I'll be fine. Problem with having such low FP total. So I was not paying attention after that. There we go. That's what I was expecting to happen about 10 minutes ago. When I invested 2 of my talismans into using this skill, I was hoping it would stagger him. There we go, much better. Oh, Grady, hello. Can't watch but spoilers. Yeah, good luck, have fun. All good, man, all good. Hope to see more of your Elden Ring streams in future, because it was a treat. If you guys aren't following Grady, go check out his stream and join his early Elden Ring journey. He'd beaten Morgott and Tibia Mariner at the last count, and Tree Sentinel. I don't think I saw any other boss fights, maybe a couple on Weeping Peninsula at that point, but yeah. Super fun watching people play this game for the first time. Ignore everything you're seeing, Grady, it's fine. To be fair, this is late enough in the game that you'll probably have forgotten about it by the time you get there anyway, but yeah, this is towards the end, so if you want to look away, please do. And yeah, look forward to seeing more of your stuff, especially in this ridiculous environment. Right. Time to, honestly, probably put some better trousers on. There we go. As long as we're still a medium load, it's fine. And should we go Rune Arc? I think we go Rune Arc. I think we give ourselves the Curse of the Rune Arc, at least for this. Flask first. Golden Vow. Flame. We're going to re-up this. Not that I plan on using the skill that much, but in we go.
Thou who approacheth destined death, I will not have it stolen from you again.
Okay, right. Let's get the rhythm of Beast Clergyman back, shall we? Okay, the rhythm of Beast Clergyman is that he never hits with that attack, so that's fine. Good. Oh, the pocket sand every time, dude. The good news here is I have so many health flasks. I can afford to eat a couple of attacks. He's doing his, like, windscreen wipers. Ow, okay. Backing off, backing off. Alright, you. Pocket sand follow-up? Ooh, not today. Nice, okay, clean. We'll follow through. Oh, got hit by that one, unfortunate. Gave us enough room to heal, though. Okay. Was definitely going to get clattered by that. Nice. Backflip. Yes. Good. Okay, this one's going to kill me. Oh, I had the magic pixel. That's what they call me in secondary school, before I was ever known as this. Nope. Bad move. Very bad move, actually. Not good, actually. Okay. That one was awful, but we might still persevere. If not, no worries. We can try again. Yes! Oh, so good. So good. First try. Let's go, baby! Kicking all the butts today. Just about. Just about. Okay, well. On to the final boss rush then, huh? Italian cold steel? No? Okay. Alright, back to the capital. And we have one stop to make. I still have my rune arc. The curse of the rune arc this time is a blessing. Always the Italian cold steel, always. Okay, yeah, the dex scaling I think is what we go after still. I think we can get one more level out of this. Just about. We're coming in under the wire for 125. Yeah, that's... I'm a fool for not having leveled dex sooner. Let's go back to Forbidden Lands and then come back so we can get the talisman. Because let's be real, what do I have the axe talisman on right now? I'm not even using charged attacks. Like, it's not... Unless the weapon skill counts as a charge attack, which I don't think it does, I am doing very few of those. So having a bunch of extra health, stamina, and equip load will be helpful because it will mean I can use the shield and feel like a Banished Knight. Your fist save might be corrupted every time you load Elden Ring, it crashes. Oh no. That Elden Ring is broken? I mean, honestly, I wouldn't put it past the game to be quite broken. But yeah, that's very unfortunate. Hopefully that's something you can resolve. Obviously your save data I think is saved somewhere differently to the rest of the game data, so you can do a fresh install and your saves will be in the cloud, but... I also have not forgotten that we need to go back to Hugh and finally fully upgrade this sword. So, honestly, we nerfed ourselves for the last couple of fights. We could have had a plus 25 sword. Don't know what that dude thought his spear was doing, but apparently it wasn't attacking me, which I'm surprised by. Don't you know who I am? I'm the new Elden Lord. The Lord has returned from the Forbidden Lands. Whoop. Oh god, we have to wait for the elevator. Are these guys around? They're the worst. Especially this guy with the crossbow. Alright. Down we go. Oh dear me, I love the sound of an elevator. That one statue getting some sun. Okay, time to go and grab a lovely talisman. Definitely one of the all-time greats. Definitely a talisman that'll get you an achievement if you get a bunch of other talismans. Gonna ignore this guy if we possibly can. Bye-bye. Him and his friends. And now I try to leave. Nice. It let me. Good. Okay. Having warped back there, it is now time to warp back here.
Who are you? Oh, now.
Okay, we now have a fully upgraded sword. I'm not going to worry too much about fully upgrading the shield, because I ain't done much with the shield, to be honest. That's a little extra everything, which I will not turn my nose up at this point. For me, I mean, I don't mind. Ain't nobody got time for shields. Yeah, I thought this was going to be the playthrough where I did a fair bit of guard countering at the beginning, but I'll be honest, folks. I think guard countering is for people who are exploring the game for the first time and are not trying to rush through all the bosses in like 6 hours. Shields? What is this, Minecraft? Okay, so time to do all of the things. And then hopefully toast this guy.
Ah, I knew you'd come to stand before the Elden Ring. Become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, and we continue to struggle. Unto eternity.
Okay, that was a garbage thing for Rings of Light to have done. Can we just say? That was awful. That was like he applied it to the pillar like a C4 and it exploded directly on me. Okay, let's re-up this one more time. So this time is going to be ever so slightly harder. Absolutely not. Dude, why does he comment me every time I heal?
My fellow.
Dude.
You fought well until now.
Again, it's been a while since we had to fight Gideon multiple times. Is this the sign that this sword is just kind of average? Unremarkable? I think it might be. It is a great sword, but is it really a great sword? He's really spamming the Godskin ability this time, which is pretty funny. Oh, come on. I always find it funny when he struggles to get that up the stairs. But it's dramatic irony because it happens to me sometimes as well. He's just spam casting Carrion Phalanx now. Dude, he threw that backwards. Do you see that? Oh, what?
You fought well.
I feel like I blinked there and I wasn't in the place I expected to be. How go the Dark Souls runs? Well, I'm on the backup PC now, so the install I had of Dark Souls 2 is still on the main PC. So I don't know what's going to happen with that. I'll salvage it at some point, I'm sure. I imagine the save is probably in the cloud, so that's not, like, the worst thing. But, yeah, I don't really have the space on this PC to install it, because I don't have a huge hard drive on this one. Okay, just ran right into that one, I guess. Okay, just going to back off for this. You can never get the hang of avoiding Rings of Light at all. Like,
You fought well until now.
you're supposed to be so up on him that you can roll past him and then it doesn't hit you on the rebound, but... What happened to the other computer? Did it die again? Yes. Like, it has these fits of crashes where I'll be doing nothing particularly stressful and then it crashes, and then I reload it and it crashes every time I try and boot the desktop, and then it'll stabilize for a little while and then it'll just start doing it again. It's just at the point now where I can't consider it at all reliable, and so I'm probably going to have to let it go and invest in some new hardware. Okay.
You fought well until now.
Sounds like a motherboard issue. I mean, it's been every issue under the sun, according to every person I've talked to who has any kind of technical expertise, and whenever I've sent it back to the manufacturers, they've not been able to identify what it is, or they've tried a couple of things and said, oh, it's stabilized and passed our tests, and then they send it back to me, and a couple of months later it has the same problem. So, like, yeah, who knows? Missed what I said about the PC? It's dead. Long live the backup PC. See, the way the ring, like, surrounds him when it comes back is also a problem, you know? Let's get the stamina back for a second here. Thought that wasn't going to get past the stairs, but I wasn't going to let him try. Oh, come on.
You fought well until now.
Yeah, it has nothing to do with the house having electrical issues, like... Nothing else has ever been affected by it. Yeah, the only way of knowing is to take the whole thing apart, basically. Ship of Theseus, this thing. Okay, at least I got a heal off. See, the aura he has right now is the thing that basically explodes and deals damage to you after you've hit him a few times, so it's in his interests to let me hit him. Dude, come on.
Until now.
Every time I think I have the upper hand, I'm just stuck against some corner of the arena. Absurd. It's below average sword. always rolling away from my one good attack. Just kidding, some of the other attacks are pretty good too. Okay. If he wants to come at me, I'll be up here. I got no time for cat and mouse. I'll take it. Okay, and back up here. Gonna heal again just in case. Nope. 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 Just about.
Bones. A tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you. A man cannot kill a god.
Just about enough time to get the talisman on. I don't know if it made any difference. We need to put points into Dex. At least once. And we'll keep the claw talisman on for Godfrey. But then I'll use... Is that going to get me over the threshold for that? Not quite, but I think the other ones might. Scary how human-like his AI is. That's done by basically input reading. And a little bit of good programming as well. Like, I mean, the input reading is probably pretty good programming. I don't know how programming works a lot of the time. But, yeah, the more human enemies, the enemies who are, like, your scale, often sort of know what you're going to do because they are tracking the inputs. And so, like, you'll swing and they'll already be rolling by the time your swing lands because they started the roll as soon as you hit your button. It's like 1 frame different. Yeah, which a lot of people consider cheating, but then again, you know, the alternative is the way every other enemy acts in this game, which is a set of patterns designed to blindside you with how unpredictable they are. What letter are we on today? Still B. But we are 2 bosses away from the end on the Banished Knight's Greatsword playthrough. What we've learned is that the Banished Knight's Greatsword, not that great. It's okay, it's decent, but... Great? Don't know about that. I've struggled against a couple of bosses here. But I think against this next set of bosses I should be okay. If I struggle with Godfrey or Hoarah, Loux will probably wrap up the stream and I'll finish it next time because it's getting late in the evening here. I need to go make some dinner and that kind of thing. Anyway. We'll watch this cutscene, because why not? Be interested to see it dual-wielded? Yeah. like the Chad at Castle Morn. You'd need so much endurance, though. I think I'd need to level my character even higher just so I had enough endurance without losing vigor, strength, or dex.
Morgott.
Because evidently all of those have been important. Maybe I'd skip faith. Maybe I'd like put the points I put into faith into endurance instead.
Long and hard didst thou fight, tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured, the Elden Ring resteth close at hand.
It's in there. In the big red tree.
Alas, I am returned.
And I brought my cat.
To be granted audience once more.
Yeah, but does your cat have an Italian cold steel cinquedilla?
Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
Hello! It's time for this man. A man against whom this sword might actually work. You missed. Oh, you hit me with that one. Nice. Get in with the stamp rhythm. Oh yeah, I forgot if you're close to him, he does that. That's a problem. Nice. We're into phase 2. Oh god, where is he? The camera did a trick on me that time. That was some bona fide camera trickery right there. Okay, thank you for that. Bah, okay.
With strength.
Yeah, the second phase of this, I'm trying to figure out where the openings are. Yeah, we got all the stuff that we needed. Get the arrows out of here. We've always got, like, weapon grease and stuff as well, so we're not using everything at our disposal. Could throw the rune arc out here. Here's what I want to know. Why has it not given me a full heal? It increases my health bar, but not all the way. I'm like, why? What's going on there? That would absolutely mess up if you were using, like, Ritual Sword Talisman or something, right? It's like it increases your maximum health by this percentage, but only gives you this amount of health. Let's see what the camera does this time. Oh, interesting. Very nice. Early stagger, not going to complain. I'll tank it for the extra damage. Nice. Okay, let's try again. This time I'm fine with that. I have a couple of attacks I'm looking for from this guy. These are not they. That's one of them, because I can always follow up. And then he can do this, I guess, but... Alright. Whenever he does one of those grab moves on you, it unlocks your lock-on, your targeting, and I sometimes do not lock it back on, because I'm like, sure, okay, give me a minute here. Okay. I think this will be our last try of the night. If we get through this fight, I might give Radagon Elden Beast a try. But I think this will be the last attempt at this fight if it doesn't go my way. Not the most promising start, is it? Okay, I'll take it, but not super happy with the way this has gone so far. We'll get one in here and then... Okay, we are getting phase 2. That's not too bad. Goof that up. Thought I had enough of an opening there. Healing up, and I need to recover stamina. Ow. Really unusual fight this time. Seriously, come on. Well, yeah, I need to come back to this with fresh eyes, I think. I don't think I'm doing anything especially wrong. I think I'm just tired and it's time to call it a night. Well, we'll finish up this playthrough another time, folks, but this one has not been a 2-streamer for once. We're still only at 6 hours, which is pretty good, but yeah, I think we need to probably come back and we'll go from Banished Knight to Banished Knight on the next stream, because the next one is going to be Banished Knight's Halberd, and we know where we're getting that one, so that should be fine. Folks, I'm going to send you folks over to somebody else who's streaming here on Twitch. We love to raid our friends after these, as per usual. And let's see if anyone else is out here having some fun. I tell you what, we're going to go and raid Apothic Decay. Again, we're going to go raid Becca. This is going to be a complete switch up of tone. They are playing The Sims 4. So I'll send you folks over to that. If you want to go and watch something else, of course, you are more than welcome to. It looks like there's a crowd control thing going on. So, yeah, enjoy that. I'm going to go and resub while I'm there and then go get some dinner. Might order in tonight, actually. I feel like it. Anyway, we'll see you folks again soon. I don't know if I'll be back on Sunday. Depends what schedule does. But in the meantime, have yourselves a good one. I'll see you next Tuesday, if not before. Bye for now.